Hey, you guys, Torpedo on the most targeted citizen. You hear the airplane making his loop? Oh. Hear the airplane making his loop? He's getting ready to come back over again. Been on me since 1 o'clock. Round and round and round and round and round and round and round. Right through, right directly over my head again. See? Salt Air Leasing directly over my home again. Notice how that's a different plane in the Salt Air network. Different planes that I've called is Salt Air Leasing. There's another one, something Elite Flight, I think. Wait a second. No, I better not say that. I better not say something I'm not sure about because I'll catch hell for it. But there's another flight training school that they like to use. I also had Martin Bach. Look up who Martin Bach is. They're a audio acoustics engineering company out of Germany. They got a place, I think, in Charlotte. But yeah, Martin Bach. Caught them stalking me over here on my hunting property. That was nice to know. They're coming from the Lincolnton Airport. That's lovely. That I have a weapons manufacturer. I've caught Raytheon over my house before. Raytheon, following me, Raytheon, they're a weapons manufacturer under the DOD as well. I mean, I've caught all these people doing this. And if you go, Google Martin Bach and go to their patents and look at all the audio acoustic devices they have. Now, why would they use audio? What is audio acoustics? I don't know. Frequencies and frequency weapons. Now, of course, when you look on the patents, it's not going to say weapon to kill people. It's going to be words like audio acoustics and frequencies and fuselage. They're going to say something like, it's acoustics inside of the airplane, blah, 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 blah. Just like all the stuff I tell you on this channel, it has a patent, a remote neural monitoring where they read your mind. Patented. It has about a dozen I think that's actually got close to 100 patents for reading the mind. Voice of God Weapons has probably 30 or 40 patents from 1950s. They perfected putting voices in your head since the 50s, and everybody's heard MK Ultra. So I did a video, last video I did was tips and techniques for targeted individuals / empowered individuals. I'm so distraught today. They got my mind so screwed up, but I'll just do I don't know if I can continue on that one, but I'll do a little update. I've got all the bolts sheared back until I ran out of juice on my Sawzall. Got all the bolts cut back so they're not going to hit me, scratch me, kick me, poke me. You know, the whole cop spiel. You got anything going to stick me, stab me, poke me, blow me up? Bazookas, cannons, bombs, grenades. Cops are dumb. I was gonna, and I had the whole plan of what I was gonna say while the other video's uploading. And that's how hard they hit me. They just wrecked me just now. Just completely wiped my mind. So let me see if I can pause this for a minute and come back and think about what I was gonna say. I was gonna give more tips and techniques that I can give to help you survive. Let me think about this. I'm back. Interesting development. Told you guys about the possum I caught a couple weeks ago. Me and Mason took it to the food bank and dropped it out in the city limits. Just set it free, one city to another. He's a world traveler now, but I'm guessing that was a mama possum. Well, not that I was trying to be the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin. I come over here and start looking underneath my tires, my wheels and tires. I had a set of golf cart tires and wheels and another set that I had on my trailer, and right there where all the leaves are, there's 3 baby possums curled up in the bottom of the wheels, actually in between the wheels, curled up, having a good time. Plane's still going. This is a different plane. See, there it is again. Anywhere he can get a view on me, that's where he's at. So that was an interesting scare for the morning, because not scare, but startle you when you see something moving right there at your junk, at the business end of your business. So now we're in a possum catching mood. I told Tina, she went over and grabbed one up with my weld gloves and put them in that cage. I said, that cage ain't going to work. It's too big. And once it do it, she throws it in and it goes from the front to the back and out the other side. I don't know why people just don't listen to me. It's weird. But no one around here listens to me. Strange. Very strange. Anyway, it's hot outside now. Extremely hot. What I'm trying to do is I've got these old golf cart wheels. I had 4 of them. I don't know what happened to them. I got those. And these are the wheels that were initially on my trailer back when I used to ride motorcycles a lot. and for my business as well. I had the smaller wheels on it because it's set lower to the ground, but these tires are like $120 a piece, and you have to buy them new, and they would wear out. Well, if you add gang stalkers into that too, I went through about 8 sets of these. This is before I even knew about targeting. I went through 8 sets of those tires in a matter of like 3 or 4 months. And $120, $130 a tire, plus the lost time of having to stop a crew, going to the landscape, going to the tire store and getting new tires. I had like 3 or 4 different tire accounts at 3 or 4 different stores, different chain stores, because I took care of their landscaping for them. Just another way the gang stalkers sucked my money out of my pocket, like the $30 grinder they destroyed this week. It's dollar you to death. So got that straightened out. Anyway, now I'm going to make some kind of little roller. I'm thinking about taking like this right here, and what I'll do with this is find another steel pipe to go down the middle of it, and then cut a hole in it, and then come out of that and use that like an axle, and then I'm going to weld that. If I don't burn through, it's pretty thick. Well, I don't know, it may not be thick enough, but I'm going to try to weld and make an axle to join these 2 wheels together, so I can put it underneath my pontoons and roll them. So hopefully, if I can come up with 4 of these, I need to get the right size. Hopefully I can find enough of these or enough of these, but I need at least 2 sets. 4 would be nice to make like little just carts that I can set these pontoons down on, and then when I get to the lake, have a tractor pick it up from the back and push it all the way down to the lake. That's the plan. If not, then I'll have to rig something up, maybe build even a trailer, like put my trailer down in the middle of it, and then when it sits down, it's actually sitting on my trailer, and have a long beam right down through the middle that connects to a truck, and I can just back it down in the water. But I've got to figure out something to do with that, because just dragging it is going to be, I'm going to have this thing reinforced like crazy. I mean, it's going to be twice as heavy as it needs to be. I've got the buoyancy for it, but it's going to be twice as heavy as it needs to be, but I need to make sure that it's strong enough that it's not going to rip itself apart. I got to do a lot of metal work to it, a lot of metal work. Looks like they're hitting me with 2 planes now. Here's the second one, another salt air. This will be the purple one. Yeah, this is the purple one, not the white one, I believe. Let's see. Right there, that's the white one. Okay, the purple one just went by. See, salt air leasing. Did you notice how far I moved in the yard? Now it's farther away. Now if I go to that side of the yard, it'll come back over top of me again. But it moves to where I move. Isn't that strange how that happens? Do planes do to you like that? You're near the airport! Okay. Tips and techniques. We're 7 minutes into this. I can't remember where I've been. But here's a gang stalking tip for you. And this will help. This has really helped me. Always put what you have in the same exact place every time. What do I mean by that? When I walk in my house, in my bedroom, I've got 2 or 3 screws on the wall, long screws. I hang my keys right there every time. They come right off my hip here to that hook. Always. Take your keys with you everywhere you go. Okay, always take your keys, because it doesn't take them but a second. They've got a key making truck that rides around, and once they get a whole set of your keys, it's over with. Okay, so always put your belongings in the same place. If you got a wallet or a purse, put it inside your pillow as you sleep, because they'll come in your home when you're sleeping and they'll loot money. And listen, here's one thing I'll go into here in a second, but always put your things in the same place. Put your car keys in the same place. You got a hat, put it in the same place. You got glasses, put your glasses. When I walk in, I got my keys right there and my sunglasses. Why? You guys have seen the sunglasses, how much they mess with my glasses. You've seen that time and time again. Luckily, once I come on here and I document where my glasses are, they stop messing with them. Just like with my tools. I showed you I put all my initials on them, and now I've got tools in my toolbox without my initials that aren't my tools. So put all your belongings in the same place every day or night. This is really going to help you, because they love oh my God, you forgot where you put it. You call your friends, man, where did I put my purse? Where did I put my car keys? I don't know. Because you're going to find out in your life, you're going to have stuff missing all the time as a targeted individual. Plates, spoons, bowls, food, tools, computer disk, mail, documents, anything in the world that you find that you need to keep in one place, put it in one place, and make sure it always puts there. Get in the habit of always putting things in the same place. Number 2, I guess we're on 5 now, 4 or 5 here. Do not, I repeat, stop changing the locks on your home. It does no good. Just another way they're dollaring you to death. You cannot stop a thief. You can not stop a gang stalker. All you can do is somewhat slow them down. Stop changing your locks. Just another way to dollar you to death. Okay? But when this started happening to me, it got so bad at my home before they finally ran me out. The day I left my house, I didn't have a lock or a deadbolt on any door. I'd finally just given up. Just gave up and said they're going to come in anyway. What is the freaking point? And that's the truth. What is the point? There's the plane again. Hear him idle down. Idled right down. See, I moved it in the yard. Now I'm going to go out further. There it is again. See? Salt Air Leasing. That's the 7615. I don't know. I can't remember. I've got that number remembered as well. But remember, okay. Stop changing your locks and always put your stuff in the same place. That's your 2 tips. Probably got another tip. Here's another tip for targeted individuals. So number 1 is what? Put your things in the same place. Put your keys in the same place. Put your sunglasses in the same place. Any documents, put it in a safe place. Nothing safe. When I sleep with my wallet right on me. I literally sleep with my wallet on me. Think about that. Keep your belongings to you. Don't leave them anywhere. Don't. Just get in a habit, okay? Stop changing your locks. Do your best to secure your home, but stop changing your locks. And another point of security, and it doesn't really, it gives a little bit of peace of mind, but it doesn't help in the total scheme of things. If you could put a big stick at your back door, something that they don't have to unlock, but something they have to find some way to use force, do that. You're going to eliminate every way, or at least slow them down from getting in. This is the big stick that my grandpa found years ago. And luckily for my greasy hand, it's made a beautiful surface on it. But every time when we come inside the house, this stick is braced up against the door. So if you can't at your back door, put a stick up against it. A big stick, a rod, something like that. Also, I use a clasp like a hotel. The kind that you flip over top of the little part that sticks out. Get a hotel clasp and put on your door. Also with that, if you're staying in the home and you use that, put a rubber band on it, because they have a tool that goes and grabs that, picks it up, and moves it out of the way too. So wrap that in a band in a rubber band. Okay. So number 1, put all your things in one place, the same place all the time. Number 2, stop changing locks. Number 3, get a hotel clasp to put on your door, or a big stick, or a big block, or even if you have to, drill that son of a gun shut every friggin' night. I'm being dead serious. There's no way to stop them, but you can slow them down. Okay? Stop. Number 3. Here's your no, I guess this is your 4th tip. Stop thinking you're going to catch them. I've got cameras. There's not a spot in this backyard that's not caught on camera. They can hack anything. They can hack everything. When you leave your house, because they're under 24-hour surveillance, as soon as you leave your house, they're in your house. Period. You're not going to stop them from getting in. You're not. To take every precaution for your own peace of mind, which ain't going to be much. But please stop thinking you're going to catch them on camera. I've got all these cameras up, and they're really good cameras. But guess what? I can go to whatever was stolen or broken into my house, and I can go to that time when it happened, and guess what? There'll be 20, 30, 52 minutes missing in that time. It just at 12:22, it clicks, and then it's automatically at 12:41. Just disappeared, just gone. It doesn't exist any longer. So stop listening to everybody says, well, you got to prove it. If you get cameras, and that'll stop that. Camera. I'm in the middle of my camera array right now. In the middle of all of them. Okay? A camera's not going to prove anything. You're not going to catch these people. The only way you're going to catch them is being out and about and catch them gang stalking you. But those people don't know anything. They know nothing about you. All they know is a time and place that they got to learn on their cell phone. See, here you go. See where I'm at in the yard now? I'm in the middle of my yard. You hear it go down? Look, now it's even closer to me. See, look. Same plane, Salt Air Leasing. See, there he is. Salt Air Leasing. So, number one, put your things in the same place all the time. Your keys, sunglasses, anything like that. Put it in the same place. Number two, stop changing your locks. Stop changing your locks. And number 2A or number 3, get a hotel clasp on your door. Use a big stick or a wedge, something to hold your second entrance to your home in, so people cannot get in, okay? That's your 3 tips right there. Number 3 on that tip is cameras. Cameras are not going to save you. They give you a little bit of peace of mind, fine and dandy, but it doesn't matter. Just like with me, my cameras are hardwired in, but I've got Wi-Fi access. As long as you get Wi-Fi access, they can hack into it. And guess what? They don't need to hack into it. If they're in your house, they can pull the card out, pull the chip out, delete it off in real time, just like you see on these bank robbery movies on TV. Just like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12. Oh, that was a bad one. Ocean's 8, which one had all the women in it? Oh, God, wasn't that bad? All these movies, these spy movies where they got cameras, the same things they do in the movies they're doing to targeted individuals. So that's just to alleviate your mind. You need to stop letting this rule your life. Every morning you wake up, if gang stalking is on your mind, it's going to eat up your whole day. Try your best to let it go. I know that sounds stupid from a hard target like me, but don't let them own you. Don't let them take every minute of joy from you. Try your best to separate from your targeting. Try to live as normal a life as you can. Please try to live a normal life as you can as a targeted individual. And trust me, as you guys have seen from, well, you won't see anymore, but when my channel first started 3 years ago, I was a wreck. The first 4 or 5 years I lived in this house, I was a basket case. I lived on that couch in the dark. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. My body was totally crippled up. I was a paranoid, freaked out person. I was. It almost destroyed my relationship with Tina because I was totally consumed with this. Every day was me filming this, me filming that, me going around the carpet, take a picture here, take a picture there, looking for fingerprints, looking for clues, trying to find this person. Oh, it's that person. Oh, it's that plane. Ooh, what's that noise? Just constant, 24 hours a day. It consumed me. Watching videos all the time on YouTube. Get off of YouTube. Get off of Google. Quit searching it out. Quit going to and this hurts my channel too, but stop watching all these gang stalking channels on TV, because all it does is get you fixated on it, where all you think about every single moment, you become a victim. I'm trying to save you from the mistakes that I made, okay? Me and Tina's relationship's gotten much better once I just stopped focusing on all this. Does she see it happening? She sees it more than ever. She knows it's happening. But let your friends and loved ones find out on their own. Let them see it, because they'll notice it. When it's so obvious, they will notice it. But when you push it on them, it pushes them further away. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. And they get away from you. Did you hear how crazy he sounds? That's just crazy. That's facts. I'm Stuart Pidlong, full of facts. That's your 3 tips and techniques on surviving gang stalking. Thanks for sticking it out. I'm Stuart Pidlong, the Most Targeted Citizen. This is Targeted Citizen 3. Please visit this channel. Like, share, subscribe. Visit Most Targeted Citizen on YouTube as well. God bless. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray for your perps. Be safe. Empowered individuals. Pray without ceasing. Pray for my family. Pray for me, my family, your perps. Pray in Jesus' name. Mind control sucks. God bless.